Today on Cyberbytes, we're joined by Guy Flechter, founder and CEO of Sola Security, ex-CISO at AppsFlyer, and a cybersecurity veteran with 20 years in the trenches. From building startups to scaling and exiting his first company, Guy is now on a mission to rethink how we solve security problems in the AI era. Let's dive in. Welcome, Guy Flechter, who is the founder and CEO at Sola Security. Guy, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you for inviting me. Happy to be here.
You're welcome, dude. Yeah, it's a pleasure. And I've been looking forward to this episode because you've got a pretty impressive resume. Cybersecurity background, been in the industry for over 20 years now, practitioner into being a CEO, and you had a successful exit with your first company to Palo, which is super impressive. So keen to dive into all of that. But the way I like to start the podcast is who is Solar Security? Who are you, and who is Solar Security, and what problem do you solve?
Um, so a little bit about me. As said, I'm almost 24 years in the cybersecurity trenches. I grew up or from the bottom, from the security specialist all the way to the CISO. I always it's maybe we say what my age, but I always said that when you look today on cyber and say companies like DSPM that do DSPM, I always said that back then my DSPM is to put top secret sticker on closet. That was the highlight of the technology back then. But grew up all the way to the CISO position at AppsFlyer was my last company as a CISO. Then moved to the entrepreneurship side. Decided to build Cider Security, which came in the areas of the CI/CD security, ASPM, AppSec, a lot of areas that I was very involved in my day-to-day in my previous position. I always said that during that time that every feature in the product it's like a scar on my skin from all the fights again in a good way, all the fights with the engineering that I had to go through when I wanted to implement security as part of the day-to-day of the engineering team. So this is why we decided to go into that journey. Then after a year and 10 months, got acquired by Palo Alto. There I served as the chief AppSec officer as part of Prisma Cloud. Basically, our team, together with the Bridge Crew team that got acquired 2 years before, we were in charge of the entire process from the developer all the way to the cloud, and with the combination of Prisma capabilities. So basically, you can say that Prisma and Palo Alto presented the first CNAP that back then, already like more than 2 years ago, first genuine CNAP. And then after working for Palo Alto, decided to jump again to another journey
Mm.
that it's basically if the first journey take my time as a practitioner, this journey take my time as a practitioner, as someone that build a startup and someone that work for the biggest cybersecurity company. And this is why decided to bring something that is very different
Mm.
into the industry and took a mission, you can say, to change how we solve security challenges at all, not specific to a specific area, not specific domain. We are not representing ourselves as the next gen for X or for Y. We are helping security teams to solve challenges, security challenges in completely different way, together with the combination of the AI era as a first AI company, not a company that brought AI on top of it, but AI that is this is the capability.
Yeah, love it. Couple of things I want to dive into here. So what made you start Cider, go transition from CISO practitioner to Cider? Was that a problem you were like directly facing as a CISO? Was there another story behind that?
So one, too much time to think during COVID. And honestly, I always wanted to do something. As part of the time at AppsFlyer, I had the privilege to work with so many startups. Really, you can say it, we had a mission to work with startups, and you can say that we work with some of the biggest names that you can find today. Some of them, for example, Axonius, that we work with them on their first day. Uh, Insight Intelligence that got acquired. I work with the people of Demisto,
Yep.
even even in my previous company when they just started, and so on and so forth, with many companies. Again, we work with many companies that now worth billions of dollars, some of them a lot of exits. So you know uh, I felt something inside that I want to do it as well.
Mm,
I felt that it's the right time. And also, there is no right time to do it. There is always an excuse why to postpone, why to wait another week, another month, another queue, another year. Um, Especially, I can say I had all the excuses in the world. I was in one of the best companies in Israel, AppsFlyer, growing. I have a very big security team. I can almost be like an autopilot. I can
mm,
do what I want, what I love, and I have amazing team of security practitioner that did amazing work. But something burned inside and led me to take a decision. Also, I had a very small baby back then.
okay.
So another excuse why not it's a good time to do it. But like I said, at some point, you need to understand that there is no like optimal
Mm,
point in
yeah.
time in your life that you need to do it. You just need to do it
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah, I feel like you're always leaving something on the table, right? As you say, there's never going to be that perfect time to do it. So as you say, it's probably try and find the right time, whatever that looks like, and just take a leap and go for it.
Mhm. You take a leap. Of course, you need to do it in not just for jumping into an entrepreneurship. I would say entrepreneurship is one of the best experience that you can have, and you are a better person
Mm,
at the end of no matter what. I working with many young entrepreneurs, first time entrepreneurs, and I always say to them, listen. You are in a win-win situation. If you succeed, you win.
yeah,
If you, again, didn't succeed as expected, you still win because the person that you are after a year, after 2 years in that journey, it's something that you will never be able to get
yeah,
if you just stay in the same position that you are. You learning to work with investor, you building company, go to market, product, managing people from different aspect of your day-to-day, customers, everything. Um, Again, it's something that makes you a better person
mm,
from the tools that you have that you developed than you were like a year or 2 years when you started the journey.
yeah. Um, what is there a secret sauce? Because you were a first-time founder and you had a multi-million dollar exit. What are some of the I don't know, is there a couple of bits you can give there of why you think that first time was, I guess, did you see that as a massive success or, but yeah, talk us through that.
Um, I can say two things.
Mhm.
There is no secret sauce. There is a hard work, like everyone says, and there is a lot of luck at the end of the day. I can say I can give an entrepreneur exactly what I did in each and every crossroads that we get, any decision that we needed to take. Someone and one person can do exactly the same like I am and can get even 10x better outcome than what I did. And someone else can do the same thing exactly and can fail completely. There is no, I always said that again for young entrepreneurs, the only book that I recommend for people is The Hard Thing About the Hard Things, by Ben Horowitz. About it's a book that it is starting with the fact that there is no textbook for success. It's a book that why I love this book is because it puts, sorry for the bad language, it put all the shit that you have in the journey.
Mhm.
Uh, and this is the only thing that you need to understand. You have you're going to have a lot of things that are going to be very hard. It's part of the journey. There is no one thing that will for sure make you a successful entrepreneur or bad entrepreneur. There are things that can improve the probability of success, that's for sure. But there is no 100% guarantee that they will assist. For example, of course, someone that is coming from the pain, yeah, probably have a better chance to succeed because he suffered there. Like I said, all the scars
Yeah.
something that you cannot take from someone that been there, and it's very strong when you come and speak with customer about their pains and you say I had those pain like few months ago when I was a CISO. So
Mm.
again, when I go and met with CISO security practitioner back then, the discussion was so open because they knew my past experience, so they felt very open to discuss about their problems, about their pains in several areas. So this is definitely one of the things that can improve the probability for successful company. And the other thing is that you need we learned it during COVID, flatten the curve. Uh, the ups and downs, you will have ups and downs during the journey. Try to flatten them. The not to have ups and downs, but try to making less with less impact on you in order for you to make it for a long journey. Because if you will be too high on great call and very low on a bad call, you will not manage to do it like after a week, you will be completely
Mm.
out of business.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure that understand this is a long journey and you need to make sure that the high and lows that you will have will be not too high, too low, but moderate process.
It's good
It's
advice.
a hard thing. Yeah, it's a hard thing to do.
Mm.
It's a muscle that you need to work on. It's not like very easy to do, but
Mm.
if you will work on it, definitely will assist you.
Yeah, I feel like it's a mindset thing, isn't it? But it's a muscle, as you can say, you can train and learn and get better at. And going back to your first point, I think it's as a security leader, you can resonate with the other security leaders. And I think you sum it up nicely, like you've had the scars from seeing this problem firsthand, where if someone was building the same startup with you, but they didn't come from a practitioner background,
Mhm.
they might understand it, but they don't truly feel that pain. And you can connect on that level of feeling that pain. So I think
Mhm.
it's pretty unique that you have
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I can say it definitely helped. But I saw many companies that were super successful with founders that never been part of security practitioner. So again, it can help. It's definitely good, but it's not mandatory and it's not guarantee for any success or lack of it. It's removing any option for to be successful.
Yeah. And let's move on to Solar then, because you had the successful exit, you stayed on with Paolo. I guess before we jump into Solar, what one thing did you maybe learn that you've taken forward to Solar from your time through the exit into Paolo? Is there something you took with you on that journey that you're trying to implement now at Solar?
So first of all, see, I'm working for not one, the biggest cyber company out there. It's something that is unparalleled in what you're getting. Seeing this huge machine moving and doing amazing things that is from the inside, it's something that is unparalleled in the learning curve that you can have. Seeing people such as Nikesh, the CEO of Palo Alto, taking decision and how they are taking a decision and the way that they look on the market, it's something again that it's it's like the university that it's the Harvard University for doing cyber and thinking about cyber, and it's definitely gave me a lot of things about stuff in scale and doing big, and also it gave me um, a perspective about building a big company that takes time.
Mhm.
Eh, uh, you know, um, Palo Alto is like how old are they? 20 years old, almost 20 years old, and it took them time to be where they are. And in order for you to build something big, you need to be patient. You need to work hard. You need to understand that you have down and up. But as long as you keep looking up, and you need to adopt.
Mhm.
You need to adopt, expand what you offer, and so on.
Got it. When you say adopt, do you mean to expand your offerings as a bit like platform sort of style? Is that what you're referring to?
Adapt to new eras, adapt to new technologies, adapt to new security concepts.
Yeah,
That,
makes
yeah.
sense.
And
And
not say that I have a very good, they could stay in the firewall world and can do very good in the firewall world, but they realize that they need to expand and adopt other areas as well, that the world is like going and chasing, and they need to be part of it.
yeah, yeah, and that's again, that's another skill in itself to be able to move, I guess, ahead of the market or with the market and trends and adopt as it goes. Solar then, because I know you're trying to echo a message, right? That it's time to change the cyber industry. Can you just elaborate on that? And for folks that don't know Solar, what are you now trying to build and what are you trying to change?
So, as the easiest way to start and explain what we do, is and use our far cousins, as we are building the lovable Bolt V0 of the cybersecurity industry. That's you can say a good reference of what we are doing and what we're building, and even more, I will explain where it goes.
Yep.
But this is today. This is today. We offer the ability to build security solution by yourself in a single prompt, very easily, without any barriers or hurdles, by yourself, very easily. Where we came from, our inspiration came from outside of the cybersecurity industry. When we started the journey in Lovable, Bolt, those kind of companies were in stealth or were very at the early days of what they're doing. And we looked on companies that changed the way that you look about their industry, even few years before. Think about Stripe, about payments.
Yeah.
Think about Canva, design, Wix, website building, Monday, task management, and so on and so on and so forth. A lot of domains. You can find a solution that change completely the way that you think about how you can do what you want to do in that domain. In a self-service, simple, by everyone, in some areas with collaborations like Figma. Um, and we decided that the cybersecurity industry need that change as well.
Mm.
It came with the era of the AI that basically assist in two critical things in order for us to succeed. First is knowledge. Remove any barrier on knowledge. You and I in the same distance from getting an answer. What are top five risks on AWS? Not on my AWS, but in general, what are top five risks on AWS? Security risk.
Mm.
This is one. Second is the ability to create stuff by yourself. And this is the new generation of Lovable, Bold, V0. And like Sam Altman a few weeks ago explained it even better, just-in-time software. The ability to create just in time, the software that you need and what you need. And then we decided, sorry, it's now the time for the cybersecurity industry to do it because the time that bringing, sorry, um, big solution, complex solution, that it's like they are acting like one size fits all, it's over. Companies that will keep on building solution in that way, not going to be relevant in a year from now, not years from now, in a year from now, they are not going to be relevant anymore because people are no longer require or need everything that they solution need. They can build something very, very, very simple to their needs and grow over time. And there is no barriers of technical expertise in order for you to do it. And see the success of the names that I just mentioned. And this is why we think this is the time for the cybersecurity as well to adopt it and move into that area.
Mm.
And Sola is the pioneer in that case.
Yeah. Why do you say you kind of explained this, but I just want to dive deeper. Why in a year from now will this be the case? Why do you think that? What gives you the indication that these big complex systems won't be needed, and solar could be the heart of what people utilize?
You see the adoption of AI everywhere. You see the adoption of tech, not in cursor. See, go here what Anthropic CEO speaking about that few months from now, you will have fully utilized developer, AI developer, not 20%, 30%, 80%, 100% developer. Probably that will do the same mistakes as a regular developer. Even regular developers, human developers doing bugs in the system. So, but it will be fully automated. Go here, Microsoft CEO, just I think 2 weeks ago, talking about the agentic web, about the fact that agent will fill everything that we're doing. This is not like futuristic thought. It's not like 2030, 2035, 2040. No, it's 2026, 2027. This is yeah, you have the law, the Moore law that
Yeah.
speaks about how much time you double everything. It's shrinking into weeks, not years, not even a lot of months, between weeks into very limited months. This is the pace of adoption. This is the pace of changes. By the way, we experience it in Sola, in the journey of Sola. Uh, we had in our vision the prompt to app from day one. We show it, we have it everywhere. We show it to our investors. But we said that currently the world is not ready completely to prompt to app, and we will do some, an intermediate stage in between that. The AI will generate the queries, and then you will again still fast, still manually will create for you the alerts, dashboard, workflow, etc. The other levels of the app. And during that time, Lovable Bot and everyone start to be very popular and start to be everywhere. And, we already moved people to build something for their needs in 15 minutes, but people adopted so fast to the new concept that they say to us, listen, we don't even have time for the 15 minutes. And we're like, we are saving you weeks and shrinking to minutes, and you say you don't even have the minutes, you have like 2 minutes. Show me like I can prompt and get it up. And this is why we even accelerated what we are providing today in our roadmap, in our product roadmap. And this is the level how fast people are adopting those changes. And I always say becoming lazy, it's easy to adopt.
Yeah. This is true, right? It's everything's at our fingertips these days, quite literally. You can go on Chat GPT and plug in something in literally 10 seconds. You've got an answer to something, right? It's crazy.
And by the way, the future of the agentic era is that solution will assemble themselves. It's like will be, you can say, a living organism
Yep.
that will adopt and learn, and everybody call it AGI and so on. Everyone can call it their name, but it will be like a living organism in your environment with memories, with understanding, and of course, it will work based on your priorities, based on your risk, but and you can still have your ability to create by yourself, but the solution will assemble itself over time and grow and will evolve with you in your organization.
Yeah, I love it. Guy, well, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on. It's been such an insightful conversation. And maybe we're gonna have to have a follow-up in like a year's time to see how
I will see,
to
I
see
will see how lazy the world become. Yeah.
yeah, to see how lazy everyone is becoming, or getting more lazy. But yeah, it's been actually a pleasure to come for having you on the show, Guy. And I
Trusting.
look forward to following yours and Sola's journey over the next few months.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Cheers, Guy.
Thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed today's show, please like and share with your friends and colleagues, as this is really important for the show's reach. If you'd like to be our next guest or are interested in Aspiron Search's staffing solutions, please get in touch directly with me or reach out to us via our website www.aspironsearch.com.